All right, July. Since you brought it up, there's actually a video on this that I wanted to react to because people told me to. From Depressed Ginger. Oh gosh. Gosh, my throat. I don't know what is this channel? That's a random. He talks about arenas and then he dabble in politics. I have no idea what this channel is, but I'm all for it. Gosh, I'm gonna need some water after this. Let's take a look at this video.
Of course they will.
Let's take a look at this video. So this is Depressed Ginger. If you guys want to support him, please do. And he talks about the San Antonio Spurs new arena. And let's see if there's anything that I missed. Actually, can you give me like a millisecond? Honestly, give me a millisecond, chat. Hold on. Because I really need something to drink. I can't do this. What should I show? I'll show you my favorite player. Like, give me like 10 seconds. All right, I don't even know if that was 10 seconds. Okay, I don't even know if that was 10 seconds. All right. All right, I needed that. All right, let's see here. Spurs planning new super arena to keep Wemby. What? Let's take a look.
The San Antonio Spurs are already planning ahead with a potential new arena just in time for possibly a SUPERMAX contract for the super prospect that is Victor Wembanyama. Guys, this is a really, really smart thing that the Spurs are doing. I'm going to break this entire situation down because you might be saying, what's the point of planning for a new arena if Wembanyama hasn't even played a second of NBA basketball?
Everyone makes fun of me in the way I say his name, but he's saying Wembanyama. At least I say Wembanyama, but I've been doing it right, Wembanyama.
Well, I'm going to break it all down. You can see the big updates. New Spurs arena may be coming sooner than expected. Rumor has it the Spurs are exploring a new downtown arena. Of course, they will encounter some pushback. Now, let's first begin with their current home, AT&T Center. Is the AT&T Center, the worst arena in the NBA? No. But at this point, it was built in 2000. It opened in...
Okay, you guys are going to hate me. All right, you're really going to hate me. But I've been to a few arenas thus far, okay? I've been to the FedEx Forum. I've been to the Atlanta Hawks arena. Been to as far as stadium. I've been to another one. I can't remember the other NBA one that I've been to. But out of all the ones that I've been to, I did not like the AT&T Center. And I know that that's probably, well, obviously gonna be controversial. You guys from San Antonio, most of you. But I've been there and I was not feeling it, bro. I did not like the food choices. I wasn't crazy about the seats. I mean, I do like the fact that no matter where you sit, it's not necessarily nosebleeds because it's like the seating isn't just god awful. But man, I just did not enjoy that arena like other arenas. And it might have been because I actually went the year that Kawhi went ghost and he came back for the Charlotte game. And it might have just been the fact that a lot of Spurs fans, I mean, we were kind of feeling ourselves. We're like, we're championship contenders. It wasn't like a crazy crowd or anything. And I think that the crowds, at least from what I've seen recently, that the Spurs crowds have been much better. And maybe it was the atmosphere, but I just feel like the arena as a whole, I'm not crazy about. And I highly prefer FedEx Forum over AT&T. Somebody say, yeah, the AT&T Center is pretty bad, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I won't even go into where it's located because I don't care for where it's located. But I didn't like it, man.
In 2001, it is getting aged. And in 3 or 4 years, it's really not going to get any better. So
to be fair, it doesn't feel aged. It doesn't feel aged. I just don't like the food choices and the atmosphere wasn't the best. Oh my gosh, my cat, dude, She hit the button on here. All right.
I believe the Spurs are saying right now, instead of doing what every other team does and waits for their arena to become one of the worst in the NBA before even planning a new arena, because another thing you have to remember, you can plan an arena and bring out renderings right now, but the earliest you're going to have this thing open, like if the Spurs had a plan today, the earliest they would have this thing open is like 2026, based on all the time it takes to build, get everything passed, get the funding. You know, it's a longer process. So the Spurs are trying to be proactive. They realize they have a super prospect. They also realize San Antonio, not the best destination for free agents, and our arena is getting older and it's getting worse. No tech.
Let's look at this. So this is the worst. Stop, Mikasa. This is the worst, 13 worst NBA arenas. I wonder if they put what's on there. Let's see. You got Oklahoma City Thunder at 13. FedEx Forum. I actually like the FedEx Forum over AT&T Center, so we'll see. Rockets at 11. The Spectrum Center, Charlotte Hornets. Okay, never been to that one. Golden State, AT&T Center is 8. So I'm assuming that like 1 is going to be the worst. So they have AT&T Center as pretty bad. All right, you're going to sit on my lap, okay? Can you do that? No. All right, let's see what else we got here. Jazz. I am curious to see who has the worst. Phoenix Suns 3. Smoothie King. I thought Smoothie King was a decent one, at least from what I heard. What the heck? That's what Minnesota Timberwolves one is called? It's called the Target Center? Seriously? I didn't know Target sponsored an arena. Really? Okay.
Technically, it's not the worst right now, but it's just going to keep getting, you know, more and more aged. Let's be proactive. And when our young super prospect, if he progresses like we expect him to, let's give him a reason with a new arena. Possibly, you know, it becomes more attractive if it's in a better location downtown to free agents. This is a really good idea by the Spurs. I'm sure there will be major pushback, especially with the current environment we have around arenas and stadiums, likely costing, I mean, NBA arenas are like $1 billion to $1.5 billion. MLB ballparks are like 1.5 to 2 billion, and then NFL.
This is like the worst rendering I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god.
Stadiums, the super stadiums can go up to, you know, 2 or 3 billion. There's a lot of pushback from the general public because they're starting to realize, listen, these billionaires owners should be privately funding the entire stadium, because when you get a better stadium for your franchise, it inevitably will make the franchise more attractive.
Oh, really? Look at this. While the AT&T Center was state of the art when it was built in 2002 and can somewhat be credited to Tim Duncan for his existence, as getting out of the Alamo Dome was one of his requests upon returning in free agency. Was it really? Guys, I need to get my Spurs knowledge up. How did I not know this? Really? So the Spurs are being proactive with this one. They're like, no, Wemby, you don't have to ask us a thing, my boy. You won't have to ask us a thing. That's interesting. I did not know that. Many teams are now sporting newer arenas, and its location has never been perfect. Dude, I swear, dude, whenever the new arena's gonna be there, I'm going straight to San Antonio. I'm gonna see some Spurs games this season. I'll probably go to Memphis and see those two, because they'll go against the Grizzlies twice in Memphis. I might go to the Atlanta one if I can make it. Maybe the Charlotte one, not sure. We have to see what the schedule looks like. But I'm definitely going to try to make at least 3 games watching the Spurs in person. And yeah, I don't know. Interesting though. I didn't know this.
Attractive. So I do think they.
Yeah, because the Alamo Dome wasn't suitable for an NBA team. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, it was fun to watch like people go there and have a good time this season, but like it really needs to be like a one in every like blue moon type deal. Yeah.
are going to run into some issues when it comes to the funding of this stadium, especially if they want to do a 50-50 public-private split. The public is going to be like, this isn't even one of the worst arenas in the NBA right now. Why would we pay for a new $1.5 billion super arena? And by the way, I just want to say, every rendering that I show, it's not going to be the rendering for the Spurs. I just like showing things to reference. There's just a few different arenas, maybe what it could look like. And then, yes, the big design that I think could happen, although I did read somewhere.
What the heck is this? Where is this? What is this? Could you imagine? That would be awful.
Apparently that Las Vegas sphere that everyone keeps talking.
Wait. Guys, I'm so late. The sphere, that's the Vegas ball thing. Wait. I had no idea you can go inside of it. I'm so, oh my God, my mind is blown. Oh my goodness. I'm going to the Atlanta game for sure. I'll see you there, Clan, if you go. Okay, yeah, cool. Guys, I had no idea. Wow, I'm so late to this. To be fair, I didn't look into the Vegas ball at all. I just saw like memes about it. I did not care. That's the Sphere in Vegas. It's a theater of entertainment. You can see the pictures inside too. Dude.
Talking about, apparently that cost $3.5 billion. Because I was wondering, would an NBA team try and build a sphere like circle 3D arena? I think that'd be awesome, but if it costs $3.5 billion, there's no way. There are some interesting renderings for like a New York City sphere. It would just be really cool and really futuristic, but if it costs that much, I don't see it happening. Another interesting thing I found in this article, I guess there were rumors that the Spurs might move to Austin, Texas, but obviously that's not going to be happening. You know, the Spurs are a really impressive franchise, and now they have a super prospect. So they're trying to get a new arena. They just built, or they're in the process of building, a massive multi-billion-dollar NBA complex, practice facilities, everything. There are renderings for that, and I do think this is a smart idea for them. It's going to take time, but you want to time it right to where by the time Wembanyama is a free agent or going into that last year, you at least have a plan and you can say, look, you know, you're developing, we get it. We're going to give you the Supermax. We can offer you the most money. We've got a new arena coming. We're going to have the best arena in the NBA. We're going to a better location. It's going to...
Good stuff. Actually, let me see if there's more that he talks about here. Okay, you guys mentioned OKC. I guess this is where he talks about it. Let's see.
Pondering, and it looks like it's happening. New Oklahoma City arena plan is coming this summer. So Paycom Center, which formerly was known as Chesapeake Arena, they're looking like they want to upgrade it, and it makes complete sense. The history on Paycom Center was this wasn't even an arena built for the NBA. It was bare bones. They built it in the year 2000 before Oklahoma City even had an NBA team. Then we get the Supersonics move.
You know, that seems to be a continuous theme, doesn't it? Like these arenas that aren't actually for basketball, they're just arenas, and then you kind of like maneuver once you get an NBA team or whatever. Yeah, it'll be nice for the Spurs to get a new arena, you know, 2026 maybe, probably when they finish it. I'm assuming 2027 maybe when they finish it. That'll be really nice. We'll see though. We'll see. Good stuff. If you guys want to watch his full video, I won't go through the whole thing. If you guys want to watch his full video, like I said, Depressed Ginger. Good stuff, my boy. Good stuff indeed. The lease ends in 9 years, supposedly. Oh, okay. I am so annoyed by the Austin move rumors. I live here. It's not happening. Oh, yeah. At this point, we know that it's not happening, right? I won't tell you my take again on that. Everyone hates my take on that, but it's fine. Good stuff.